Crappy teachers.
What are we doing this on?
Crappy teachers. Bad teachers.
Well.
Alright, good morrow, ladies and gents. This is Andrew with Creative Crush.
And this is Amy.
How y'all doing today? We're gonna do a little, gonna have a little talkie.
We're gonna have a chat about study guides.
Heyo!
Heyo!
Heyo! Heyo! So, Amy here's been telling me she's finishing up summer semester of school.
I have one more class to finish, and it's biology for summer. So I'm just taking this one class this semester in the summer. And I only took 2 classes. I took Introduction to Oceanography, and I took Biology. And man, Oceanography was awesome. Biology was awesome, but really hard to pass.
Yeah. I've been, because Amy here, you guys may not have known, but this is Amy, my wife, Amy. But yeah, I've been present.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been present for all of the homework. And it's a doozy. This guy is, he is kind of absurd with the amount of stuff he expects people to do in his class. Especially considering this is like a 101 class.
Of biology. It's a beginning introduction to biology, and I hate it.
There's like, what, 30, 40 hours of homework outside of class?
Well, he's definitely exaggerating.
Somewhere around that, though.
So with, like, including class, I on average have spent 20 hours a week on this class.
Yeah. Which is, it's kind of intense for a 101 class on a summer semester of just, you know, it's just one of those credits you need to pass. It's not like, it's not important to your degree or anything, you know?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I think it's important that everyone should have a working understanding of the current scientific model of how life came to be. I completely support that. But, yeah, it's just a little more intense than it should have been.
Yeah. So, let's focus on the positive ideas we've come up with to pass classes, right?
Yeah.
So, if we have any creative people out there that are teaching others or being mentors, we've come up with some ways to help people learn the information you're trying to give them and retain it for tests or whatever in life. So, study guides, okay? Study guides are useful, not because they help you pass the test, because, like, study guides do help you pass the test, but they also make you study. Who here has studied if they didn't have a study guide?
I mean, I have.
Okay, raise your hand.
Alright, so I'm raising my hand now.
Just him, not me. 50% of our selected population.
You smell ozone?
I'm pretty sure it was a skunk because there was a dead skunk back there.
Oh. Man, something's wrong with my sniffer. My right wires are crossed. Sorry about that. But yeah, I guess that means it's true, you know? 50% of those present are the only ones who have, that's a pretty low ratio for studying without a study guide.
Yeah, dude. So study guides are important because they really help you know what you need to study, and it's like ending the class with a nice summation. Okay, this is what I've taught you, and I've taught you the intricacies of cellular division, but what I really want you to take away from the intricacies of cellular division is the patterns of mitosis and how it relates to blah blah blah, or whatever it is, whatever the topic is, right? Like, we spent about 7-8 weeks on evolution, which is awesome and important to biology, and I feel like I have that pretty solid in this class. But everything else, I don't know what I was supposed to take away. I don't know what the summation is of everything else.
So how come you don't know the summation of everything else?
Because I didn't have a study guide. Kidding, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm kind of a speed reader, and so I easily take information when I speed read, but if I don't have a clear direction of what I need to focus on, then I don't know what to fully hang on to, right? Like, my temporary memory has everything because I've sped read, but my long-term memory doesn't know what pieces to keep a hold of, and so I just lose everything sometimes. If I don't have a clear reason of what I should hang on to. The other problem is unclear, in the class at least, is unclear learning objectives. So, on the positive side of that, clear learning objectives could have also helped in this situation.
That makes sense. I know that always helped me when I was doing classes and stuff. If I knew what I was supposed to be getting out of it, it gave me a purpose in it. I mean, just studying for the sake of studying. I mean, one, that's not helping you learn anything, because like, you know, you're not going to use that ever again. You're not learning any principles that are going to assist you later on. And two, like, it's just boring. You're not, you know, it's not stimulating your mind.
I think that this class would have been awesome if I were majoring in biology, but I'm majoring in technical theater, which is not the same thing.
Yeah.
At all. The most biology I use is how light works in the dark.
Is that biology?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be more like, I don't know, physics.
No. Because it's like how we perceive light.
Oh, how the humans perceive light. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, now I get it.
So yeah, the most biology I use is how theatrical lighting works and how it affects organisms that view it.
Okay.
And so why do I have to memorize everything in this biology class and retain all of it for a comprehensive final exam and not have a study guide? What's up with that?
Yeah. Who does this guy think he is?
Let's get it.
Yeah. Start hashtag get the biology teacher. But we also need to link that with another hashtag that says not because of any like moral aversions, you know, because lots of people dislike biology because they think it conflicts with their beliefs.
Yeah.
I personally don't see anything in biology that conflicts with anything that I believe.
So I know I've been giving this class a hard rap, but there were some really, really good outcomes from it. So one thing I learned is to not focus on everything I learned and not focus on the learning objectives because they were just confusing me, but to focus on the quizzes and the questions that I focused on there. And it was really when I started, it was about halfway through the class after my second exam, I had gotten like a 50% about it. And I just really started to focus on the quizzes that I had to take every week and what I was learning from that. And when I started focusing on what I was actually being graded on, I started doing a lot better in the class.
That's all we can hope for, you know, with the class. It's just to get something out of it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of education is more about teaching you what to forget. And that's kind of what it felt like in some parts of this. But ultimately, there's plenty of good that you did get out of it. And that's nothing to bat an eyelash at.
Another thing that is cool is I can talk to people about topics that I found interesting. I've always been a big fan of genetics and how we know who we inherited from who and just stuff to do with that. And also, like, what genetics says about how we evolved or... no, I just feel like genetics really helped me learn about, like, the importance of us and how we're all connected and how to trace that with science. I think that's really amazing, honestly. And I think that there's a lot of other topics that I've really enjoyed. I've enjoyed studying different organisms and studying adaptations and how things in the world came about. I've really enjoyed that aspect, and I've really enjoyed my conversations with people about it. I think that, again, when I was clear with what I was supposed to be learning, I could take a lot away, and I could apply that to my life. So thank you, biology teacher, for workhorsing me, but also for teaching me quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's with our struggles that we really rise up and find our true potential. And I have found my potential with biology for sure.
Good point to end on right there. Sounds good to me.
See you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. We'll get creative again later. Thanks for watching, ladies and gents. We appreciate having you here. Go ahead and watch another one of our videos. We've got lots of them about things you can do to improve your storytelling. Don't forget to subscribe.
Woo! Subscribe.